and Mrs. Singh. Mr. Amitabh Singh Baghel received his early education from Sherwood College and went on to pursue his higher studies from University of Allahabad. He joined the civil services of UP and resigned from his services in 2016 to pursue his interest in academics and social research. He is involved in research, rating and varied subjects of social concern like ecological conservation, development, tourism, gender and cinema. He is in love with the order of poetry. And amateur poetry writing is another one of his interests. Mrs. Emmanuel is a postgraduate in English and presently the principal of Sanbal School. Mrs. Suman Singh is a very well-known person in the field of art and culture. We would now like to begin the competition of extemporary debate. With Group A, the topic for the group is, does man walk for bread alone? Speaking for the motion is Harshita H. Nayal from St. Mary's Convent. And speaking against the motion is Sneha Shah from Mohan Lal Shah Bal Vidya Mandir.
Charles M. Schwab said, "The man who does not work for the love of work, but only for money, is not likely to find much in life." Good morning to one and all present here. This is Rishita H. Nayal of St. Mary's Convent College. I am here to express my views for the proposition, does man work for bread alone? I agree to the statement that yes, man does work for bread alone. In the so-called modern 21st century, the society has turned into a rat race, where the craving for money is prominent everywhere. And the ultimate motive in working and earning money is for bread. And it is not just the people pursuing white-collar jobs, but also the downtrodden section of the society. Imagine a poor laborer waking up at the crack of dawn when most of us are in deep slumber. He is famished, but still musters up some energy to work and earn. His daily wages are nothing but a way to feed his starving family. And now visualize the managing director of $1 million company rising up to go to work. He works hard, even if it is by sitting on a desk all day long, so that his family has enough to live their lives comfortably. Only a man who sleeps with an empty stomach understands the value of a grain of rice. Therefore, we know that in order to survive, we need nutrition. And this is possible only when we work for it. We live in a society where outward show has become an inevitable aspect. But the need for food is considered to be on the top of this pyramid of human necessities for survival. In the course of evolution, man has learned that if one wants to live, one has to eat. And the only way man can live to work is to work for bread alone. We know that we can survive without all the extra add-ons like clothes, accessories, electronic gadgets, and other innumerable luxuries. But to survive without food for more than a few weeks is impossible. And this is the reason why man works primarily for ways to feed his family and also himself, even if he has no roof above, no mattresses underneath, and no clothes around. When a poor mason works all day long hauling bricks and cement, he works for bread and butter. When a managing director sits on his desk in front of a computer for hours together, he works for his family's welfare and happiness. And both of them work for bread alone. We often talk about the survival of the fittest, but little do we know that what makes us fittest is not the superficial objects we're laden with, but the bread we nourish ourselves with. Therefore, man today toils and sweats only to survive and for a better future for himself and his loved ones. Our grandparents worked hard to feed our parents and to give them proper education, so that they become capable enough to feed us. And now we are gaining education in order to keep our family the same. Working for your family teaches you the importance of hard work. Now, I would conclude by reciting a self-written piece of poetry. When the rat race begins, you've to run. Run, giving it all you've got. They may stomp you, they may crush you, but you've to rise. There is only one shot. When you see yourself running faster than them, don't stop because they may catch up again. Survival is hard and competition has grown. Man has to work for bread alone. Thank you.
To despise money is to dethrone a king. Good morning, everyone. Today I, Sneha Shah, am here to speak on against the topic, does man really work for bread alone? Well, I don't really think so. Each one of us sitting here have other desires than just earning to get a meal for a day. I don't think that man does really work for bread alone. Well, we all know that students out here have been studying for last 12 years or 11 years, and we all are students. And how many of us sitting here do want a job that really just provides us with the basic money that can fulfill our stomach? I think none of us. We all have been working hard and have been planning a future to do something, to earn more than just a living, to fulfill our desires, to fulfill our needs. Everything that we've been dreaming of all this time we've been studying, that dreams that our parents could not fulfill. We, by studying, want to fulfill that dream. We are not just studying to earn a basic living. Well, if you just convey a survey, just here in Nainital, and ask the people who just earn a living or just that much amount of money that can fill their stomach, are they happy with their lives? Are they happy with the money they are earning? Well, 95% will say a no. If I just offer a bag of 5 lakh rupees to any person, any helper out here, or any person who is deprived of money and is earning just well enough to fulfill his stomach, will he say no to the money? No, because money is the basic need that we need today. Well, we alone do not work for money. I want to say that we have been studying history, and we all know that from Vedic times and even before that, people who don't have money have not been treated equally as the ones who have money. People who don't have money have always been considered inferior, no matter how much we post about them today. But we really know that they still are considered, somewhere or the other they lag behind. How many politicians do today think about the poor people? They just boast about that we can do something for the poor, but are they actually doing that? Well, no, because the poor is not recognized in the society. So why should we just think of being something that we are not recognized in the society? Why should we go for something that we don't have an image in the society? Why should I study 12 years, work hard all through my life, come first in my exams, just to earn a basic bread? Well, even I have some desires, I have some needs, I need to fulfill them. Well, after that, I would like to say that we have all been thinking about our basic needs. Yes, bread is important for each one of us. And the topic says that does man work for bread alone? Well, yes, bread is important for us, but do we all sitting here want to work for bread alone? Well, I don't really think so. Because we all have some needs, some basic needs, and we need to fulfill them. Money is the best servant that one can have. Money is something, it is often said that money cannot buy you happiness. And we all say that. But at our hearts, do we agree at that point? If I gift you if I gift a baby, a child 100 rupee note, he'll be happy enough to buy something for him. If I gift a worker 1,000 rupee check, so he'll be happy enough to serve his family. Will they deprive it? I don't really think so. And money cannot, the topic says that the man does work for bread alone, but do we really work for bread? I don't think so. At last, I would like to say that if a man had to just work for bread, then he could do anything, He could just work as a peon, he could just work as a helper, he could just work as, anybody, anything. We don't require education for that. And this will stop the country's progress. If we actually look at the roots of it, if we stop working, or if we just work for bread alone, then the competition level, that is the competition for promotions, the competitions for working harder to get a better job, to get a better progress, will be stopped, and there will be no progress in the country.